Lifeguards, what simple incident caused the entire pool to get shut down? I was at the kind of community pool where maybe 10 people show up and you're basically getting paid to stare at chlorine. Everything was calm until this dad and his son walked in. The kid looked about 8 years old. The dad looked like someone who still argues with referees at youth soccer games. They got in the pool, and I noticed the kid had floaties on. A few minutes later, the dad took them off. I watched the kid immediately start flailing around like he was wrestling an invisible octopus. I blew my whistle and told the dad he needed to put the floaties back on or stay right next to him. The dad looked at me like I just insulted his bloodline. He goes, "You're babying my son. Back in my day, we didn't need floaties." Dude, back in your day, people also didn't wear seatbelts and thought lead paint was a vibe. Times change. I told him one more time. He ignored me, so I radioed my manager. While I was doing that, the kid went under. I had to jump in and pull him out. When I got him to the side, he was coughing up water and crying. You'd think the dad would be grateful. Right, wrong. He started screaming at me for touching his kid without permission. I stared at him. "Sir, I just saved him. I didn't give you consent to make physical contact with my son." "Oh, so next time I should just let him drown and fill out a permission slip first?" Got it. My manager came out and tried to calm him down, but this guy was fully unhinged. He threatened to sue, said we were all incompetent, called me a glorified babysitter. The works. But here's where it gets worse. While he was yelling, his son, who was now sitting on the edge of the pool, threw up everywhere, all over the deck, and some of it went into the pool. The second that happened, I had to blow the whistle and evacuate everyone. Protocol, we had to shut the whole pool down for the rest of the day to clean and test the water. The dad tried to leave real quick, but my manager stopped him at the gate and banned him from ever coming back. The other parents were furious. One lady goes, "So we drove all the way here for this?" Another guy yelled, "Can we get refunds?" My manager just stood there like a disappointed school principal handing out detentions. And the dad? He stormed off muttering something about calling his lawyer. His kid trailed behind him, still coughing, still soaking wet, looking like he just survived a near-death experience orchestrated by his own father. I spent the next 2 hours scrubbing vomit off the pool deck while my manager filed an incident report. By the time we reopened the next day, there was a new sign at the front. Floaties are mandatory for non-swimmers, no exceptions. I asked my manager if we could add a second sign that says, "Don't let your ego drown your kid." She said no, but I could tell she wanted to.